A race that drivers do not like to drive on because it was a wet race. And when I say wet, the whole race was wet. Not even a bit was dry. So that was really it was like a disaster basically. A lot of incidents happens. But yeah, now we are here in Hungary. Uh, Short qualifying, as you can see, it's a dry track. So uh, I should expect them to be happy. Finally, it's dry. But yeah, last week our winner, um last week's winner was Gustavo, and just let me just check. I just want to make sure I don't make any mistakes. Um, so P1 last week was goes to Gustavo, second V White, and third Racing Omia. So yeah, let's see what happens now. So we got 18 players, dry track. Really interesting. As we know, this track is very hard to overtake. Um, it's very hard because I also tried it with someone. So we actually did an like a test in an unranked lobby, and I tried it, like how hard it is to overtake. But it's just not only about overtaking. It's also about the dirty air. You just lose so much time when you're behind a car. That's already a thing that you have to watch out if you are planning to do a medium strategy. Because if you go medium, it I mean it's obvious you won't be P1 if you're mediums unless you do a crazy lab. But yeah, so it's really interesting because if you go medium, you do have to know, you have to be ready that you will lose time behind people. So, but it also has an advantage because if you go medium, you don't have to be too careful on the tire wear because in Hungary, tire wear is really important because the tire wear increases so much every single lap. So that is really interesting to see. But here uh, we have total piece. This flying lap. See what he does. Let's check the lap data. So second turn. Let's see. Let's just check the gears. What he does. So he goes to third gear, and then just goes directly to fourth gear, fifth gear. Oh yeah. Let's see what this first sector will be. A 1:26.4. All right. Never touch those curves. If you just touch them, you'll just spin, basically. Tricky turn right here. Those two. Yeah, very nice. These are the turns where you can gain so much time if you're just very good with the throttle. So now we go to the second sector. Let's see what the second sector will be. 52.4. Okay. Let's just keep those sector times in mind so we know who's fast. I mean, who's on a fast lap. So first sector was a 26.4, right now it's a 52.4. So let's see. Last turn, fourth gear, here, and he stopped. Yeah, I think he knew it was not a good lap, or maybe he's just not trying to show his his timing. I don't know, or maybe I don't know. I have no idea. I'm just guessing. But yeah. What do we have else? So I do hope it's not going to rain, because I don't want to, like, I don't like when things like because you know during rain there's a lot of incidents and I don't like to see that. So yeah, let's see who's also on a hot lap right now. So we got Stan Lohman, the reserve McLaren driver. So he did both sectors. The second sector was a 53.0, so not faster than total piece. Like I said, let's just remember the sector times. That's a 114.8 P7 for Stan. Right. What else do we have? Let's check. Racing Nomia. So on medium tires. So on mediums he did a one. No, sorry, he did a 26.5 on medium. So that's a very good per sector. So I guess Racing Omia is going for the medium strategy. Maybe, I'm not sure. Oh, he spun. Very unlucky right there. But yeah, luckily he controlled the car, because if he didn't, that will be yeah, that will be the end of his qualifying session. Yeah. What do else have here? What do we have else? So Rob, the both Mercedes driver still didn't do a lap yet, and here I am looking at Tedop. Sorry if I spell your name wrong. Tedopiade. So he's just looking for just trying to make sure no one is in his way, because he's about to start his hot lap. So here we have, he's going very wide so he can gain a lot of time during the exit. There we go. And here we go. So like you know, first sector, let's just say for a good lap it has to be less than 26.5. So let's see what he does here. There's a bit of lockup right there. DRS activated. This went a bit on the grass right there. Second turn, let's see, he goes second gear and directly to fourth gear and then fifth gear. Right, so let's see what his first sector will be. Like I said, below than 26.5, yeah, there you go, 26.2. Here, be careful when you go too deep, don't go too deep, because if you touch those curves, you will spin. Here okay, now here, tricky ones. You can gain a lot of time here. Like I said, throttle here is very important. He's very good at it. Second sector 2.1. Let's see. He's about to go to the finish. But the best lap is a 113.0. Let's see what he does. Oh, a 113.5 for Pedro Piade. Okay. Who else do we have? Let's look at Rudy. 52.3 second sector. So like if you remember, the second 2/10 slower than Pedro Piade. Let's see what he does. So let's see. I mean, guessing by that it probably will be a P4 or something. Let's see. P6. P6 for Rudy. Okay. Let's. So like I just saw here, I was looking at V1. He went 1/10 faster than it's fast, but he went straight to the pit. So I think he doesn't want to do that lap. He didn't want to finish it. So yeah, let's see what. Let's look at. Let's look at Racing Omi again. So, like I said, he's on his medium strategy. 125 again. So last time what happened to him, he lost control of the car. Let's just hope he doesn't do it too much again. Sorry. I think he was too aggressive on the throttle right there. But yeah, it is very important to be very aggressive right here on the throttle, because you just gain so much time. So yeah, okay, let's see what the second sector will be on the mediums. 52.7. Oh, he went too deep on that corner, which made him lose time, because he did not want to invalidate it. Yes, let's see. Last turn. It's going to be a 114.3. That's P9 for Racing Omia. So Now he has to think about it. He knows that that is very difficult for him to finish P5 on the medium. So now I don't know if he is happy with P9, P8 on the mediums, but he still has 7 minutes to decide if he wants to go on the soft tires or not. He has time. As I just saw, Gustavo just did a 113.2 his P2. Let's look at BR4. He's about to finish his fourth lap. He was 4 tenths faster than his previous lap, so that should bring him to P4. So both ran on P4, P5 at the moment. And yeah. So still both Mercedes no lap. No, they did still not do a lap yet. Maybe I don't know what is going on. But yeah. So let's just look at the strategies. So I'm looking. Racing only as back is now P11. So let's see what he does. So there's 4 drivers on mediums, which are listing. Lin X, Robin, Anarchy. So these 4 drivers are on mediums, and fastest medium driver, he's P12 at the moment. So let's see what he does. Let's see what they will do. Now let's look at B White. So he goes third gear, 4th gear directly. He's P1 at the moment. 26.2, and he went white in validation. He would be frustrated right now. Yeah. Just let me just if I can just look at his fuel. Can I? Very hard to look, but I think he has enough. No, he does not. I think he has enough. It's something with 1 point. But I don't know if he can do another lap with that. But let's just look at Tito Piade now, P3. What he does. It's going to be a 120, 26.2. That's a fast one. It's very fast. But yeah, our previous winner was Gustavo, and he's right now. Almost lost control over the car right there. But yeah, like I said, Gustavo again was P1 last race. Let's see if he can still finish P1. That will be a double win for him. Yes. Let's see. So he's a bit of lockup right there. Let's see. He just goes straight into the pits. I think he feels like it just wasn't his best lap, and I think he's just going to go for another set of tires, fresh soft, because I think he feels like he can do much better than that. So let's just look who else is on a hot lap. So just looking, and no one is on a hot lap yet. Everybody's in the pits, or not everyone, but I can guarantee you more than 90% drivers are in the pits. And like I just said, pits, B White is also in the pits right now, so I feel like this is going to be a mess. Because now everybody's in the pits. I'm pretty sure everybody's going to go for their last set of tires. And it's a short track. And we only have 3 minutes remaining, so it's going to be very tricky because you need space. You need a lot of you need clean air. If you have dirty air, you will lose so much time. So it's just like happened in Monza I'm pretty sure in 2019. I don't know if it also happened in 2020 because I didn't want to wait for the qualifying. But remember in 2019 it was a mess. So let's not hope that happens. Yeah. Let's see who is first about to do his hot lap. So someone just spun. Wait, let me just check it. Anarchy? Oh, sorry. Or I don't know what happened there, but I think some uh, Renault, I think Yehu, he retired. I don't know if he spun or yeah, I don't know what happened. But yeah, let's just look at the Gustavo. So it's about to lose our club. Let's see. So he has clean air. He's good to go. So it's activated. Um, yeah. So you can see it was a very good first sector. 26.1 is pretty good. So he goes very aggressive. You have to go there very aggressive. Yeah, let's see what his second sector will be. Very nice turn. 51.6. This is going to be a banger. This is going to be a banger unless something happens right here, which I don't think will happen. No, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. No, it was on a very good lap. No, I'm so sorry. I think that's just because of me. That was very unfortunate. He was on a very good lap. Second sector was a 51.6. But yeah, let's look at Rudy now, which he just started his first sector. Second, oh, I can't see the Williams. Okay, so I don't know if he went second gear, but okay, let's just see. 26.4. Okay, let's see. Oh, the Ferrari guys. Oh, invalidated. I think the Ferrari driver just kind of how can I say distracted him. But yeah, who else do we have? Let's just first look at Fedor Piade. Let's look at Fedor Piade. So I think the second sector was at 26.3. Okay, nice. Big gear. Very nice turn. 51.9. Okay, so another driver with a 51. Let's see what he does. So again, Gustavo did a 51.6. That was an amazing lap, but unfortunately, just like he just spun. But yeah, let's see what the other does. A 112.9. Amazing. Let's look at V White. Let's look at V White 51.9 as well. Oh, this is going to be a very close one. Oh, that last turn was not very good. I don't know if that's going to be. Oh my god, that amazing P1 by 0.025 if my math is good. Yes, 0.025. But yeah, let's. Who do you still have? Total piece. Total piece. 52.1. 52.1. That is also good. He's P15 at the moment. This is surely going to be a top 5 for him. Below top 5. This has to be a top 5. Unless he spins again. Let's see. 13.2. That's P. I have no idea. P3. P3 for total piece, which I think moves Gustavo to P4. Yes, it does. So let's just check. So Racing Omnia still went on mediums. Also Lin X also on mediums. Uh, Anarchy didn't do a lap. I wonder what happened there. I don't know what happened there, but yeah. And yeah, that's it. So uh, our last week's winner is P4. So both Italian guys P1, P2. So we've seen two laps. sorry, two drivers with a 1.12. So it's really going to be interesting because I know that the other drivers are also very fast. But in qualifying it happens, like you don't always do a perfect lap, and this track is also very tricky. If you go too aggressive, your laps invalidate. So yeah, it happens. But we all know, Hungary. It's very competitive track, and let's just not hope for a dirt year. Let's not hope for that. Yeah, and also not hope for the rain. I mean, you surely do not want rain in Hungary, but yeah, see what happens. Yeah. Um, I'm looking at the screen. I don't know if this is the qualifying weather or race weather, but it's looking dry. So yeah, it is dry. It is dry. So I'm guessing this race will be at dry. It will be I don't know. Maybe at the end it will rain. Looking at the weather, everything is looking good right now. Yeah. So all drivers are warming up their tires. You need warm tires. If you don't have warm tires, your start will be very bad. Just checking uh, who's on mediums basically. So let's see. Okay, this is looking very realistic, like in F1 real life. So all the guys that are out of top 10 are on mediums, except Robbins on hard. So I like this. I like how they are they're really being competitive. I like the way. Yeah, let's just not hope for a crash. I do not want to see that because these drivers practice all week, and then just because of a crash, just all that practice just goes to the trash bin. Let's just not hope for that. Yeah. Everybody's warming up their tires. It's looking good. Yeah. I think I can even see by the steering what their timer is. Let me just see. Okay, the top three are good. Okay. Wow, Gustavo's right front is 100%. Damn. Right. So everybody warmed up their tires. I can see that. Very good. Okay, so Smalley, all tire wear is okay. Let's just forget about that. So 5 lights, and okay, like always, there's a glitch. Like always. Here we go. 5 lights. Let's see what's going to happen. Side by side, Tidio and V White. Oh no, what happened there? Oh no, what happened there? Oh no, what happened there? Gustavo and Total Please just totally crashed. I have no idea what happened there. There are so many front wing damages. Like I said, I did not want to see crash, but still, it happened. But I don't know what happened. I cannot say what happened. I was just looking at Gustavo and someone hit him. I don't know what happened, but so Gustavo was trying to go from the outside and someone just hit him from the back. Let's just forget about that and look at everybody's front wings. So I'm going to start with P1. Good. Check in. Okay. Good. Just checking. Ferrari at 20 as of damage. At 20 is damage. I think Gustavo has damage. Anarchy, I think, also has damage. I'm not sure. So LOGD is pitted. Oh yeah. I don't. It's just really like very. Yeah, it's sad. It's sad. Yeah. I didn't know we would see a crash. It's just sad. BR4 the 5-second penalty, and last week's winner is P14. But remember, last time he was also P14, and then he just finished P1. But here we have Tedo Piade P1. I think he started P2, or yeah, he started P2 and now it's P1. So both P1, P2 swap positions. Missile went very wide there. Check if everything's good. Robbins and BUR4 with 5-second penalties. I don't know what happened. Probably a collision. So I guess BR4 was also a collision. But there's no front wing damage, so I don't know what happened there. But let me just look at. I would just want to check who's on medium. So the first guy on mediums is Equator. He's P8. Yeah, so everything is very close, you know. It's very close. So, like I said, it's going to be very close because it's Hungary. So. And these drivers are very. They have similar pace. So it's going to be interesting, huh? So, penalties do matter a lot, like I just said. The Euro just got a 3-second penalty. Yeah. Robbins is on his hard tires. Gustavo pitted and he went on soft tire. So I reckon he's thinking for another stop and then he'll go on hard tires. Yeah, so it's not over for Gustavo. It's definitely not over. I mean, anything can happen, you know, if there's a safety car or something. So yeah, everything is very close. He's pitting again. Gustavo is pitting again, so is he going for the hard tires? I don't know how he pitted. Did he damage his front again? I want to check. Okay. He did. He damaged his front wing again. And he's going on hard tires, so very unfortunate right there from Gustavo. So here we have again, so we have White and Edo Piade battling for P1. Very close. Very close. Yeah, I can just. Oh, Edo Piade just got a 3-second penalty right there. As Missile as well. So yeah, like I said, penalties will matter a lot. Yeah, so very unfortunate for Gustavo. He pitted twice now. GD also with 3-second penalty, and V White goes from the inside, and he did it. But yeah, so White is now up to P1. So he must be very happy right now, especially passing in Hungary is very hard. So yeah, he has to keep focusing because if you make one mistake, the race is over. Yeah. Let's see who else are battling. But there's a lot of drivers battling, so. I mean, I'm just looking at the map. Just put on full track map, you can just see a train basically. Like a snake game, you know? something like that, I guess. So yeah. I reckon everybody's going to have a 3-second penalty. It's so hard to not get penalty, and Tito Piada is pitting. So his 5th lap. So, interesting right there. Is he going for the soft medium tire? Let's see. So he is going for the medium tire. So this will be a 2-stop for him, as Rudy also goes to the pits for the hard tires. So he's going on hard tires. So he's trying to go till the end on the hard tires. Well, Tedeo Piade is trying to do a 2-stop, or else he's a Lewis Hamilton, who is very good at managing his tires, trying to go till the end with the meeting. So let's see what happens. Yeah, very interesting to look. Now I'm going to look at B. White. What he's going to do, what is he going to respond with that? I'm very interested in that. Here, so let's see what he does now. Now is he going to the pits? He is going to the pits. So one positive thing about Tedeo Piade is when he came back. So when he left the pit, he had clean air. There was no one in front of him, because if there was, he would have lost so much time. And here we have V White going on hard tires. Look, that is really interesting. He is going on his hard tires. Let's see where Tedeo Piade is. He passed him. Tedeo Piade passed V White, so the undercut worked, but he's on his medium, so he'll probably be much faster than White. So yeah, so the top 3 still in the pit, which are Ross 51, Smalley, and Jeroen. Yeah. Let's see what they do. Looking at Ross, I want to see what he is going to do now. Yeah. Is he going to the pits? He is. Smalley going to the pits? Yes, he is. But Jeroen, he's not going to the pits. He's trying to extend his soft tires, then trying to go on the hards. Here we have Equalizer and Racing Nomia battling. P1, he goes from the inside, and luckily there was no collision, because I did not want to see that. But Racing Nomia just passed. Equalizer, and Racing Nomia is literally all over Jeroen, but the problem is it's just so hard to overtake here, and he's losing so much time, like I said, but because he's on his medium tires, and Jeroen is on his soft, and he lost control, and he is now P10. It's very unfortunate right there for him. Oh no. He just did a collision with Missile. That was, I don't know, I hope he's finally gonna get damage. No, he didn't, so okay. Yeah. Let's look. So where are our leaders? Tito Piade 1.5 seconds now away. Where is Gustavo? P14. So I reckon he can go till the end with those hard tires, but let's see. So he did close the gap. Yeah, let's see what he does. It's going to be a very tough race for him. While here we have Robbins, just overtook LOGD. Everybody's taking LOGD. So yeah. drivers already retired from the session. Yavon just has a problem with the wheels, with the steering wheel, so I don't know why he's having issues, but it's really unlucky for two of these. I just feel very bad, like just practice all week and then just first turn and it's over. It's very frustrating. Yeah. So racing only up P1. So the driver. Okay, here we saw just what happened to Anarchy right there. Anarchy with the front wing damage. What happened there? I don't know what happened there, but something happened between Missile and Anarchy. I think Anarchy. I have no idea what happened. I just have no idea, but Anarchy's pitting. He's pitting with the hard tires, obviously. Going smoothly till the end, which makes Gustavo P13 now. So Tedo Piade, there's a 2-second gap between them. But the problem is Tedo Piade is stuck behind Robbins, which is a big issue. Let's hope he passes Robbins the straight, because he will lose so much time. As you can see, V White already 2 seconds to 1.5 seconds, 5 tenths is gaining, so he has to react, and he is full overtake mode. He goes from the inside. Okay, I think this will be a overtake. Yes, it is, with a bit of lockup, but it's okay. So now that brings White to trouble, because now he has to overtake Robbins, which Robbins is on 7th lap older tires than White, so White will be faster than Robbins. Yeah. See what happens. So if there's a safety car, this is going to be very different race, because this will bring I think this will bring more advantage to what happened there is a yellow flag. Yeah, LOGT with just got a DNF. But yeah, like I was saying, B White now is stuck behind Robbins, and let's see if he can pass him, because he will lose a lot of dirt here. I think someone's in the pits, so it's the equalizer who is in the pits. And I probably is going for the hard tires, and yes, he is. Here we have BR4 trying to overtake Missile. He goes from the outside. Missile hard braking. Oh, BR4 with the switchback. Overtake mode on side by side, and BR4 amazing pass. Amazing pass from BR4, amazing. That was really amazing. With a switchback. Yeah. So a lot of people on the hard tires now, so I guess everybody's trying to go till the end. Does that? Oh, there's a yellow. There's a safety car. There's a safety car. What happened there? Thistle. Let's look at Smalley. Let's look at Smalley. And look at his car. He lost his front wing. Let's look at Gustavo. We can exactly see where he lost his wheel. I mean, sorry, yeah, the wheel. Right front, I think. So I think he spun. But we are very unlucky for that. What does that do? Does that give advantage to Racing Omia, Linux, and Stan Lemon? That surely does, but it's a virtual safety car, but it still does give big advantage. Like you can just see, look at Racing Omia P4. And I'm pretty sure Racing Omiya started P14. So that's really amazing there. Such as Lin X started P15 is now P6. So we've seen some very good comebacks. But Gustav was probably hoping for a safety car because he's really far away from the leaders, but he is catching up. I mean, I do want to check the White and Gustavo's lap times. I mean, Gustavo has 3 lap all the times, but doesn't really make that much of a difference. I want to check. While here we have a battle between B White and Robbins. Like I said, B White will lose time. Like you can just see right here, he has to pass him in straight. He just has to look at the gap. It's 2 seconds now, so let's see if he will pass him. Overtake mode on. Will he pass him? I think Robin. Oh, he goes from the inside. Yes, he did it. And Linux, what happened there? What happened to Linux? I think he spun. He spun. Does he have damage? I think he does. I mean, the car is just so... Yeah, he does. I was just talking about him and now he just has damage. Very lucky there. Like I said, I wanted to do... There's another yellow... Up there. Robin spun. There's so many drivers spinning. He spun as well. He has front wing damage. So, very interesting right there. So many people are spinning. Oh, very lucky. Now finally I can check both times. I want to see a V White. So I'm looking. So V White on the hard tires, he's doing 118 once. And like I was talking about with Robin, when he was stuck behind Robin, he did a 119. So he lost 1 second because of that, and now he just did a fast lap of 17.6. But now I want to look at Gustavo. I want to see what his lap will be right now. I want to check what his lap will be. Gustavo just finished his lap. I want to check. So a 118.4. So he is probably saving his tires because he has to go till the end. So I think he's really like saving his tire right now at the moment. He wants to go till the end. He's already P10 now. He's hoping to get more points for the championship. Yeah. Oh, there's another yep. Oh, he retired. The next retire. Now we have only 13 drivers on the grid. The other. I'm looking at who's on faster tires. So I'm looking at Racing Omiya and his laps. He started only 2 laps on, so he can actually finish P1. It's really interesting because, like I said, that Racing Omiya started, if I'm not wrong, he started P14 and now he's up to P3 and he doesn't have to pit anymore and he's on fresh set of tires. Yeah, he's doing good. Pedro Piade, I don't know if he regrets his decision of going on mediums or not. Maybe he's trying to do something. Maybe he's trying to go to the end on the mediums. Let's see. Maybe it is possible to go to the end on mediums. Or not. Let's see. 9 laps all, 19 laps, 25 laps on mediums. It's going to be a very, very hard one. Yeah, the race is not over. Anything can happen. There's another yellow flag. Robin retired also, so 6 people already retired from the session. makes us 12 now. Yeah. Everybody's on hard tires except VR4 and Tito Piazzi. For some reason, Robin's car, he retired in the pit, but for some reason, his car didn't retire, and oh, now he's retired. Now he's off track. So for some reason, he retired in the pit lane, but the car didn't stop the pit lane. So I don't know what happened there. Yeah. V White and Tito Piade is still between 1.7 and 2 second gap. It's always like that. But V White is slightly gaining because he's on better tires. I mean, Tito Piade's tires are 10 laps old, but he's on mediums while V White is on hard. So yeah, that's an advantage. And I'm pretty sure the OPR there has a 3-time penalty, and look at Racing Omnia with a 17.3. So the gap between White and Racing Omnia was 5 seconds, now it's 4 seconds. Yeah, let's look at Rudy. So the closest battle going on right now is between Rudy and Ross 51, or let's just call him Rossi. So Rudy and Rossi, P5, P6. We've seen Rossi absolutely doing an amazing job last week with managing his tires. His tires were like more than 20 laps old, and he was on intermediates, and he was doing very good with the lap times. Rossi P5, I think he started, let's see, he started P6, so he's now P5. Yeah. The gap is getting closer. It's 1.2 seconds now. I'm really interested what Tito Piade will do, because if he pits, he will be I reckon P8 to P9. So very interesting. I want to see what he will do. Will he manage his tires? Will he manage his tires and go till the end, or trying to be very aggressive returns and all that? Yeah, let's see. Yeah. Very interested. Looking. Still no rain, so I think it will be a full dry race, which is good, but still 6 people out of the race, which is not good. It's not good. I don't like to see that. So yeah. So the gap closed between less than a second, which means White has DRS. But as I said, it's very hard to overtake. Third tier will be a very big factor of that, which will make V White lose time, and Racing Omnia will gain time because of that. And yeah, so Rudy is still behind Rossi. Rossi with no ERS left, and Tito Piade with another penalty. That makes it 6 seconds now. But yeah, he's really pushing. So the closest battle between right now. So the closest battle right now is arguments goes wide again. So the closest battle is for P1 and P5. Yeah. Energy just gets a 15 penalty. Is it? Oh, he's going to the pits. Tedo Piada is going to the pits. So, I think. Well, I mean, I don't know if he will serve his penalty, but he's going. Is he going on top talent? He's going on medium. So, okay, so he did not serve his penalty. I think, yeah, this will be a comfortable P7. Comfortable P7, clean air. He can definitely come back to P4 with that. Definitely P4. I mean, it's very hard to overtake, but definitely. He has so much advantage right now, and he is one of the fastest guys right now on track. Like we've seen, he finished P2, so yeah. Um, looking at the top, gap closed now, so it's 3.4 seconds. And, very looking forward to this. So White's tired at 6 lap older, which won't. I mean, it will be a factor. It does play a factor right now, but it will play a much bigger factor in the end of the race, because 80% tire wear versus 50% tire wear, that's a big difference. Let's see. So yeah, I'm pretty sure the Dobiade will pull a fastest lap, so that will be plus 1 point for the championship. And it's his first race also. Let's see. Someone is hitting. So BR4 is hitting. He's also going on medium tires. So I think that will be a P10, which makes Gustavo P9, but Gustavo is on 17 laps all tires. It's going to be very hard for him. It's very hard. I mean, I really feel bad. I want to see what happened during the start. I want to see the footage. I want to see whose fault it was. Because it's just like, I don't know if that was a racing incident, but it's just really sad. Because I know the feeling, because I also practice a lot for the league races, and then just crashing first turn, it's like you feel like you just wasted your whole week. So yeah, I really want to see. Yeah. So closest battle right now is I think. I mean, there's no close battle. I mean, just look at P4, so P3, and till P7, 6. So Tedopia goes from the inside, and he passed Stan Loman, so now next, going for his next hunt, the next, let's just say prey. So his next prey is Rudy. Oh no, oh no, he goes very wide there. And let's hope he can get a penalty for that. Yeah. So yeah, you can just see like the Piad is just stuck between them. It's just the track is just like, look how fast Tego Piad is, but he just cannot overtake. It's just not possible. He has to pass him in the straight, but Rudy also will have DRS. So he has to be very careful right there. But let's see, I want to see if he will pass him. I mean, look at Rudy and Rossi, both 16, 14 laps on hard tires. How he's going, Tedopia is going for it. Rudy is also trying, yeah, goes from the inside. I think that will be a easy pass. Unless he does a switchback. But no. And what happened there? Okay, sorry. So I just saw Stan Loman losing so many positions. And here we have Tedopia overtaking Rossi. So up to P3. So the gap between Racing Monia and someone retired from the session. If that's a safety car, I want to check who is retired right there. Okay, so at 20 retired from the session, but there's no safety car, no safety car. So I was talking about Sedo Piade, but that he has 11 laps to go with 13 seconds to catch Racing Ammonia, but I don't think that even if he catches him, he has 6 seconds penalty. So yeah, very unlucky. So now what he has to do, he has to try to increase the gap between P3 and P4 so that he can finish P3 and with the fastest level on 60 seconds. That's an extra point. Surely that will be an extra point. So yeah, let's look at VR4 trying to pass Gustavo. So yeah, I mean Gustavo 20 laps all tires. Yeah, that was an easy overtake. Unless Gustavo does a switchback. No, I don't think that will be. Yeah. See, so 10 more laps to go, and I think we can. I think we can now guess who our winner will be. I think. I mean, I'm not gonna say one of the top two because it will be one of the top two, but I'm not going to say which one because the gap is only 3 seconds, and so the gap is constant. It's just always the same. But like I said, White is on 6 lap older tires, and like I said, at the end he will struggle so much because he will lose so much tire wear, and if White gets a penalty, it's going to be very interesting. And here we have Gustavo going to pits. I think he's going for the fastest lap, I think, because yeah, I mean, look at this tires, it's 20 laps. Those tires are going basically. So let's just look at V White and sorry, V White and who else? Racing Nomia. Let's just look at V White and Racing Nomia's warnings. So I think V White served a penalty in the pits because I'm looking and V White has had 3 warnings. So, oh no, sorry, that was a collision. So V White, if V White does one mistake with exceeding track limit, he will get a 3-second penalty. So he has to be very careful right there. So now let's look at the racing. Okay, so he also, I think, has 2 warnings. So okay, so both drivers have 2 warnings. So if one of them gets a penalty, if Racing Omnia gets a penalty, I think it's safe to say V White will be the winner. But if V White gets a penalty, this is going to be very frustrating. And so I think both are trying to not push too much. If they push, it will be a penalty for them. Let's see, the closest battle right now is still between Rudy and Rossi. So I went for mediums. Didn't go on softs. These both are Rudy and Rossi still behind each other. As I'm pretty sure last week they were also together. Looking at the top 2 gaps is 3.7 seconds now, which means V White is putting some faster laps than Racing Omnia, but still not over. 7 laps to go, which means P White's tires will be 27 laps old. I wonder, I actually really wonder what his tire wear will be when his tires will be 27 laps old. I am pretty sure that will be above 65% tire wear. I'm pretty sure. But yeah, let's hope it's not more than 65 because that will be a big problem. Yeah, I mean, you still have grip with 65% hard tires. I mean, like you can still drive, but if you have 80% tire wear on your hards, I think that's like it's like you're driving on wet track with dry tires. Yeah. Gap is still the same, 3.7. So Gustavo trying to catch Enoki to get that 1 point. Yeah. Let's see. So now the gap is 3.4 seconds. Gustavo with another fast lap. He's smashing it. It's really unfortunate, but it's not all over Gustavo. He finished P1. I'm pretty sure after this race he will be P2 or P3. I'm not sure, but it's not over for the championship. It's the second race. Come on. So, yeah. Gustavo did 2 seconds. Very lucky. Yeah. So Rudy still, both of them still battling that. I don't know if, yeah, they literally have the same pace, literally. Yeah, well, I'm not sure. Maybe Rudy might be faster, but the dirty air. I mean, if you're battling with someone and you're behind them and you're just a bit faster, like just a bit, it will be impossible to overtake because of the dirty air. It's really possible. So, gap is still 3.3 seconds, 3.1 now. So I don't know what racing Nomiya is thinking. Is he thinking? Is he wishing for a 3-second penalty, which that's why he's trying to push? I think he's trying to be below that 3 seconds and hoping for White to get a penalty. But yeah, let's see. Yeah, but like I said, so now the gap is 2.9. Like I said, so like I told you, when White tires will get much older, that's where the big factor will come. And now just look 2.8 seconds now. Yeah, let's see. Racing Omia. Oh, Racing Omia 3-second penalty. I think it's safe to say it's over. It's safe to say. It's safe to say. I mean, it's very unlucky there for him. Yeah, I think that will give White more relief, and he will enjoy his last 4 laps. Yeah. I think I mean now you can see the gaps are very close. I mean it's like always 2 drivers next to like battling. Now look, you have P4, P5 battling. Then we go P8, P9 together, and then we go Gustavo and Anarchy together. Yeah, I want to look at the penalty. So, yeah, I think it's safe to say so. Unless if anything happens, but for now. Oh, Rudy just passed Rossi from the inside. So finally, Rossi actually managed to pass. Sorry, Rudy managed to pass Rossi. So, but now it's not over. BR4 is hunting both of them. Fresh tires. Fresh. No, not fresh, but like fresher than them. You can say that. Let's see. Maybe BR4 can finish. I mean, like I said, talking about penalties, so Rudy has 3-second penalty, which will probably make BR4 from P6 to P5 as Rossi. But yeah, like I said, it's not over yet. It's not over yet. And we have Anarchy. Anarchy and Gustavo. Gustavo is all over Anarchy, but he can't. It's not possible to pass the hero. He will try to pass it. Pit straight. Rudy with another penalty, so 6 seconds added. And VY with another penalty. Oh, VY with 3-second penalty. So, but I mean, the gap is 2.5 seconds, 2.4 now. But it's like, I mean, yeah, Racing Omnia is catching. It is, but it's just like, you know, it's not enough time left. But yeah, so Gustavo goes from the outside. And will he pass him? Yes, I think that will be a pass. He's in the point. And this is getting interesting. So, Racing Money are 2. Okay, no, it's 3. Okay, yeah, so 3.3. How many laps to go now? So, now it's going to be lap 34, which means 2 more laps to go. I don't think that will be enough for him. But the tire wear is playing a big factor for BY. His tires are gone. 26 lap hard tires gone, absolutely. No rubber left on the wheel. But it will still be hard, you know. It's first of all, it's already hard to overtake. So yeah, so, BR4 just overtook, by the way, Rossi. He went from the inside, and that will be our overtake. So then moves BR4 to P5, and it will probably be P4 as well because of the penalty that he has. But like I said, so it's for the top 2, it's not going to be enough for BY. For Racing. It's going to be the last lap, and he has to catch 2 seconds. That will be hard unless BY makes a mistake. That will his only chance. So we have BR4 trying to overtake Rudy. Will he overtake him straight? Let's see. I mean, he doesn't really have to overtake him, but he is going for it. He's going from the inside. Very deep. Can read no. BR4 to stop the switchback. That was amazing. So, that means BR4 up to P4 now. Look at the gap between both of them. It's 1.8 seconds. You can just see BY's tires are basically gone, but it's just not enough. It's just not enough to catch him up. It's 1.7 seconds now, but it's not enough. It's not enough. Yeah. Which means BY takes the checkered flag and finishes P1. He knows it. Racing Omnia, amazing drive from let me just check again, sorry. So P14, P2, amazing. So the P3, amazing drive for him. As BR4, who was P7 and now finished P4, also amazing drive for him. Also amazing drive for Rudy, but he has 6 second penalty, so which will move him to P6, I think. Yeah, so P5 for Rossi, P6 for Rudy, and Smalley. I reckon so Smalley P7, Stan P8, Fuzzer P9, but he has more penalties, so which makes Gustavo P9 and Anarchy P11. So that was the race. That was amazing from VY with 28 laps, all tires. That's amazing. Makes me think of Vettel in Barcelona with 37 laps, soft tires. So yeah, I mean, it was an amazing race. It was amazing, but uh, unfortunately, the crashes, the turn one crash, just very unfortunate for Gustavo and Toto Pisa. I'm going to review. The FIA will check what went wrong there. But yeah, congratulations to V White, Racing Omi and Tito Piade with his debut podium. But yeah, that was a race. Uh, Next week's race is, I reckon, it's going to be Italy. So that is V White and Tino Piade's home track. So yeah, that will do everything to win that race. So yeah, so that was the race, and we'll catch you next week.